Hey guys, what is going on? Chris here. Looking ahead to today's games for Tuesday, November 15th. Hope everyone had a good Monday night. We didn't do too bad, not the greatest like the last couple nights. It was a hard night last night for us, but you have those nights. But anyway, today's a new day. You got 5 games. Definitely going to be looking forward to it. So, let's definitely get into it. As normal, guys, if you guys are interested in premium lineups, definitely let Anthony and I know. We will have our email in the comment section. All you have to do is just message us, and we'll get you all set up. You get 4 lineups per day, 2 from me and 2 from Anthony. So, and it's only $30 a month, so definitely worth it if you guys are struggling on NBA. If not, if you guys just need some help, with daily fantasy with NBA and stuff, message us as well, and we'll help you as much as we can. So, like I said, hope you guys all did pretty good yesterday. So, anyway, let's get into today's 5-game slate here. All right, we got a lot of East Coast games here to start the day. So anyway, we got Toronto and Cleveland. We got a 210 total in Cleveland by 6. So this should be a good game. These teams saw each other a lot in the finals, not in the finals, in the playoffs. And obviously Cleveland didn't win overall. So, this is going to be a good matchup here. You got Lowry, you got Irving. I'd probably take Irving over Lowry here. They're going to be at home in Cleveland. Irving likes playing at home. And Lowry, just too much for me. $8,000 here. I think Irving can do just as much or even more than Lowry here. So I'm going to go a little bit cheaper and give me some Irving in this one. And then obviously DeRozan, he's getting up there in his price. But, man, going to be a good close game. I got to get him in my lineup if I can. It might be a little hard to do it here on this 5-game slate, but I'm going to try as much as possible to get him in there. And then you got LeBron James. If you want to get him in, definitely get him. I don't know if you can. I think today is going to be like a cash game kind of day. A cash game kind of day, just because there's not enough cheap options down in the lower area to get some of these big guys in there. So for me, I think it's just going to be a cash game. But obviously love LeBron. I don't mind Kevin Love either. It's going to be a very good matchup. And then you got Valanciunas, Tristan Thompson. So if you had to pick, obviously I'd pick Irving and then LeBron and DeRozan. That's mostly my 3 guys I'm going to pick from this one. So should be a good matchup. Bad thing, these guys are very expensive, so you're probably not going to be able to get all 3 of them in there. But if you had to do 2, I'd obviously say DeRozan and James, but might be a little hard. So Irving and DeRozan, I think should be fine. But if you can get Irving and LeBron, that would be a lot better because LeBron loves playing at home. So I'd give the slight edge to LeBron over DeRozan. All right, I think that mostly does that one. Not much going on, but as I said, it's 210 total and Cleveland only by 6. So it should be a very good one to target. All right, moving on, we have Atlanta and Miami. We got a 200 total in Atlanta by 6, so Miami's coming off on a back-to-back here. Dragic, he's still a little messed up. If for some reason he's still out, Tyler Johnson, a very good GPP. Price is coming up a little bit, but on a night like this, you're going to need him. And he's been all over the place, but half-decent matchup here against Atlanta. They're, I think, the 4th worst team against point guards. So Johnson coming in off the bench probably. Josh Richardson was starting last night. We'll see what they do there. But Dragic is out. I love Johnson once again as a GPP play. I don't mind Schroeder only if Dragic is out. If Dragic is in, he's a very good defender. So Schroeder should be a good part of this offense as well. Might be a little bit slower pace game, so not huge upside, probably around 28 to 29 from him, but still not a bad play on a night that's, not too pretty. And then you got Deion Waiters, you got Josh Richardson. It's up to you guys if you want to pick them. Maybe Deion Waiters, since he's cheap, and once in a while he's half decent like he was last night. So totally up to you, but it's hard to pick what day he's going to go off. But, he might here against Atlanta. Not many guys. Kyle Korver, you got Tim Hardaway, not the best defender. So Waiters may have a half decent night. And then you got Winslow. He's been all over the place as well. Let's see here. He's, like I said, he's just been all over 22, 22. He's a GPP. Just once in a while he goes off, but not really looking at him in this one. Kent Bazemore probably going to be going up against Winslow. I'd say maybe if somebody else was guarding him, I'd put him in there, but Winslow, pretty good defensive player, so probably may pass, maybe put him in one lineup just to have him in there. But, he's been half decent recently, but I don't know. It's a pretty hard matchup there against Winslow, so going to have to see. If I can't find anybody else down in that range, then I'll probably have to put him in there. And then Paul Millsap, I love this guy. He had an off game last time out, but he's all fresh. Playing Miami, that's not good against the power forward position. As you see, did not do anything against Philly, but, a couple days rest, I think he needed it. So look for Millsap to be a little more fresh than he was. So I don't mind him here in this one at all. And then obviously you got Mr. Hassan Whiteside. I take him any day over Dwight Howard in this matchup. Howard not the best defender anymore. Whiteside, he's very consistent for the most part. He's going to be very, very popular, probably the number one center with Towns. So either one of those guys you pick. I'd probably pick Whiteside over Towns in this one. So should be a good battle with Howard and Whiteside down there. So definitely don't mind Whiteside at all. So don't mind Schroeder, maybe GPP. Tyler Johnson only if Dragic is out. Deion Waiters, maybe. Kent Bazemore, maybe if I can't find anyone else, but not too high with that matchup against Winslow. And then Millsap definitely going to be in a lot of my lineups, and then Mr. Whiteside will be in a lot of them as well. All right, moving on. We got Minnesota and Charlotte. This is going to be the game to target. You got a 206 total and Charlotte only by 2, so this will be a very good matchup. Right away, Kemba Walker comes to mind. He $8,300. He's sitting pretty there. If his price goes any more, it's pushing it, but he can definitely go off, and he's facing Minnesota. As they say, a 206 total. I think it'll be a little bit higher. A close game. They're going to need a blocker in this one. I really do like be some Kemba Walker. Let's see, Ricky Rubio. Hasn't been doing too bad either if you want to put him in there. But 6,300, I just go Walker in this one. I love Nicholas Batum quite a bit. He's, not the most popular guy out there, but these last couple games he's been very hot and, a decent matchup against Minnesota as well. So I love Nicholas Batum. If for some reason Zach LaVine's not going to be able to play, Bajinka obviously comes in play, but he's going to be very well owned. But he's only $4,000, so I definitely don't mind him at all. And then you got Andrew Wiggins. He's going to be in almost every lineup as well. This guy is on fire right now. Plus, if LaVine's out, extra usage for Wiggins. So I love Wiggins. I don't mind MKG at all. Coming back from a little injury he was only out a day, but, this guy plays humongous minutes. He's not really a scorer, but he's a good rebounder, pretty good defensive player. So I don't mind Michael Kidd-Gilchrist here. Get you around, 27, 28. But on a night like this, you're going to, you'll definitely take 26, 27. So I don't mind Michael Kidd-Gilchrist at all. All right, then you got Marvin Williams. I really don't mind him in this matchup. Pretty consistent guy, 29, 28, 26. And as I just said with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, if you get 28, 29 on a night like tonight, you're sitting pretty. So, and he's only $5,000, sitting in a very good spot. Plays big minutes. I really do like him here against Minnesota quite a bit. Don't care for Gorgie Dang. He's just not doing anything. And as I said, if LaVine is out, then I don't mind Bajinka. As you see, he got you 45 last time out. So only if he starts, that's the only way I'm going to put him in my lineup. And then obviously Karl-Anthony Towns. But I would pick Whiteside over Towns, even though Towns is very, very close second place. He's going to have a big night here against the Hornets. So both of those guys, I love them. If you're creating more than one lineup, I'd just put them 50-50, spread them out, and just have them in 50-50 in your lineup. So really like this game quite a bit. I'm not too high on Cody Zeller here. Maybe as a GPP if you want to save up somewhere. It's going to be a close game, but he's just all over the place. So I'm not too high on Cody Zeller, unless somebody for Charlotte, one of the big guys, gets announced out. Not too high on him. So Marvin Williams, Karl-Anthony Towns. Andrew Wiggins, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Nicholas Batum, and Walker. So I'm just going to be targeting this one quite a bit. Should be, as I said, a very good ball game. All right, moving on, we got Chicago and Portland. We got a 213 total and Portland by 3, so another very good game to target. Obviously, if you can get Lillard in there, put him in there. Don't mind McCollum. I think he's a little too much for me in this one, even though I don't mind him. Dwayne Wade, a very good. He's sitting very good at his $6,400 price tag. This should be a good game for him. It's a 213 total, fast-paced game. I don't mind Dwayne Wade. I know he hasn't been doing too good these last couple games, but he's sitting in a very good spot here against Portland. So I don't mind Wade at 6,400. Definitely going to get a value on him if you get you at least 30, 32. And then obviously if you can get Butler in there, put him in there. Like I said, it's just going to be hard to put all these guys in there, so you're going to have to pick and choose who you like. But Butler's sitting in a very good spot as well. Al-Farouq Aminu is still out, so Harkless is going to be guarding Jimmy Butler, and I think he'll just eat up Harkless. So really do like Jimmy Butler quite a bit. With small forwards not being good at all tonight, so I really like Butler. One of my favorite plays here tonight. And then you got Taj Gibson. Don't mind him here. Portland's really not that good without Al-Farouq Aminu down there in the power forward / center position. So Taj Gibson probably gets you about 28, 29 here tonight. He's been a little sluggish these last couple games, but as I said, should be a close, good ball game. They're going to need him in this one. Nikola Mirotic, he's been half decent, but obviously I'm going to pick Taj Gibson. I know he had 39 against Washington, but that's once in a while. As you see, he's been dudding a lot. So I think that will rise up his ownership, but I'm not touching him at all. And then I don't care for any of those power forwards. And then Mason Plumlee, as normal, very consistent, only $5,100. I like him to get you around 28, 29 like he's been doing, so very consistent guy if that's what you're looking for. And I don't mind Robin Lopez here as a GPP coming back to Portland, maybe a little bit of a rival for him here. But he's been pretty good these last couple of games, playing pretty big minutes, as you see, getting those rebounds. Portland's not too good against that center position. So I really don't mind punting with Lopez. Can get you about 27, 28. Probably not as high owned, obviously, as Plumlee. And Towns and Whiteside are going to be taking up a lot of ownership. So Lopez is a pretty good GPP play. So I'll be putting them in some lineups. So both of these guys I like quite a bit. And then Taj Gibson, obviously. Jimmy Butler, if you can get him in there. Don't mind McCollum, but don't mind Wade either. And then obviously Lillard, not really too high on Rondo. Alrighty, moving on to our last game. We have Brooklyn and the Lakers. It seems like Brooklyn has been on the West Coast forever since they've been playing a whole bunch of West Coast games. They've been on the road for a very long time, so they might be a little sluggish, but it should be a good game. As you see, at 219, it's at 7 for the Lakers, the spread, but I think it'll be a little closer. I think Brooklyn should put up a half-decent fight in this one, so I don't mind Russell. Not my favorite play. He's been all over the place, but up to you. And then you got Sean Kilpatrick and Lou Williams. As normal, these last couple days, I just love Lou Williams, and he's been very consistent. He's still only at $5,200, and I really do like him. Only played 18 minutes against Minnesota, but they didn't really need him there in that fourth quarter since they blew him out. So Lou Williams going to be in almost 100% of my lineup. It's going to be a very popular play, but a very consistent player. And like I say, Kilpatrick, maybe don't mind him. GPP with Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. This guy, I don't like this guy at all. But in fast-paced games, he does half decent. Charlotte's a fast-paced team, and he got 37. Phoenix is the number one fast team in the league, and he got 42. So as you see, these other teams, Detroit, Minnesota, New York, and LA, they're really not that fast to pace the teams. So who knows? Maybe you can pick them here because Lakers are a fast team and young. So maybe Rondé Hollis-Jefferson here, but that's a huge punt play. Maybe put him in one just to have him. Maybe he gets you 30. No one will have him. But I just get burned too many times by that guy. And then you got Bojan Bogdanovic. He just hasn't been doing much either. His shot just hasn't been there this year. So I'm not going to touch him here. I thought he'd do half decent maybe against Phoenix, but just didn't do anything. So I'm going to avoid him for now. One guy that's he's pretty cheap. He hasn't really been putting up many big points fantasy wise, but he's been getting a lot of minutes. It's Brandon Ingram. So I mean, as you see, 27 minutes. Said his minutes are going to go up a little bit, so maybe a little bit more projection. But he's just not doing that good on the fantasy points right now. So, but this is a good matchup for him. But it's a huge GPP. I mean, the minutes are there, but just the fantasy is not there. So moving on, power forward, we have Julius Randle, Trevor Booker. I like both of these guys here. I really do like Randle, and I like Booker. Booker didn't do too good, obviously, against Clippers last night, but he is facing the Lakers. I think they're going to need him in this one. I don't mind Booker at all, but obviously I like Randle quite a bit as well. And then you got Lopez. Looks like he's going to play. He just got the rest yesterday, so he should be good to go. I still don't. I mean, maybe you can touch it. GPP. He's just been all over the place, but Lakers are just downright bad against that center position. So, he's going to be rested. Maybe he's going to get you 35, 36. So I really don't mind Brook Lopez here. I just keep getting burned by him, but very good matchup. As I said, got that rest, so he should be good to go. So I don't mind firing up some Brook Lopez in this one. Alrighty, I think that mostly does it, guys. So let's get into this lineup. As normal, this is just a rough draft lineup. As you see, there's a lot of expensive guys and not too many cheap ones. So I'm going to plug in some cheap guys that I like. And let's see how it goes. All right, so I'm going to plug in Tyler Johnson. Just maybe Rondo's going to be out. Sorry, not Rondo, Dragic. And then Lou Williams. All right. See who we got down here. I really would like to get Butler and Wiggins, but I'm not sure if I can do that. But I would like that. That's a very good combo right there. Paul Millsap and maybe Marvin Williams, if that's possible. Maybe I can go a little bit lower on my power forward. Not sure. If I got extra money, then I'll just go up to Taj Gibson over Marvin Williams, but still sitting in a very good spot. I would love to get Whiteside on this one. I think I can do it. I'm not sure. That puts me down to 67. DeRozan, but then I'd have to punt with my point guard, and I don't see. I really want to get Walker. And that puts you at 52. So let's take out Whiteside for now. Let's put in DeRozan and a $4,500 Robin Lopez. I don't know, something like that. That's obviously just a rough draft. So you got Kemba Walker. As I said, I like him against Minnesota. Tyler Johnson, only if Dragic doesn't play. DeRozan, I got to have him in there. You got Sweet Lou, always very good. Jimmy Butler is going to have a very good game here against Portland. Andrew Wiggins against against Charlotte. And then you got Paul Millsap against Miami. Miami not good against the power forward. Marvin Williams, a pretty good option here against Minnesota. Going to be a very good close game, so I think he's going to get you about 28, 29. And then Robin Lopez maybe gets you 28, 29 as well. And he's going to be lower owned than most of those other guys. So this is a GPP lineup. So obviously throughout the day, going to switch it up a little bit. Have to wait on injuries as well. So, all righty, guys. I think that does it. If you enjoy the video, leave a like. We definitely do appreciate it. If you have not subscribed yet, hit that button for more, NBA videos. And as normal, guys, if you guys are interested in premium lineups, definitely hit us up. You get 4 lineups per day, 2 from me and 2 from Anthony, $30 a month. So definitely hit us up if you guys are struggling, or if you guys just want fantasy help, you guys need help on maybe who to pick or anything like that. definitely hit us up on email as well, and we'll help you out as much as we can. So, alrighty, guys, thank you for watching, and we will see you guys all later.